Hey everybody!
Hi guys!
Mike, did you put on your dirty socks today?
No, I got nice clean socks on because I'm going to game with my feet today.
Not from where I'm looking, that's not clean.
It's kind of clean.
At least there is no hole inside, that's good.
I'm not sure if that's still the case at the end of the stream, but...
Yeah, so today we're going to do mouse, let's say mouse versus Liberator, hand versus feet.
Yeah, we will have...
it should be hands versus feet, so foot.
Yeah, we'll not literally play against each other, one with a hand and feet, because they're different purposes, but later on we will explain you all about that.
Yeah.
But today, indeed, we're going to talk about a very nice new gaming device for your hand, our new Clutch GM41 Lightweight Wireless. So as the name already mentions, a wireless gaming mouse. And we're going to talk about a very cool new device, the Liberator. And we'll also have a special guest later on in the stream. But we also have a very nice giveaway.
Yes.
So go to msi.com/2/insider, or if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you can also follow the direct link that the bot puts in this chat every 5 minutes. That will bring you to Gleam. There you can perform certain actions. The more actions you perform, the bigger chance you will have to win one of the $20 Steam wallet codes.
I will later check if the bot works, but should work. I can already give a sneak peek, Mike, below the table.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Is this one? Ooh,
that's my foot.
Yeah. So it's like a gas pedal. You can like.
Yeah, well,
go faster.
You can use it for that if you want to. I will use it for something different today, but later on you will definitely see that. I will kick Eric's ass with this thing, so. We'll be good.
It will probably be the highlight of this day. It's again Quake. What is it? Quake Live?
Not only Quake, also Rocket League. So two games you're going to lose in.
Yeah, so I'm an old guy, Mike is young, and Mike has like, how many hours did you put in the Rocket League?
In Rocket League, like 1,500 plus, I think.
That's nothing. I have more like 3,000 to 4,000
compared to your Battlefield hours, it's nothing indeed. It's nothing.
But okay, you have a good head start because I just finished the tutorial. I now know how you need to jump.
I will literally kick your ass with my Liberator.
Okay,
like, literally.
Okay, let's see that. Welcome everybody in the chat. If you have any questions. I thought Liberator was a concept only. No.
No,
but actually, Mike likes it because
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I tried it. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, so that's already. So I have a little bit of red color. That's because I just went to the gym.
I already thought I smelled something, but this explains.
No, impossible. Impossible.
Forza is saying those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, maybe.
How many hours do you have, Forza?
What rank are you, Mike?
Depends on the game mode we're playing today. I'm Grand Champion 2, I believe.
And I'm like a rookie?
Yeah, well, you just started, so you won't stand a chance. I see a question in Twitch chat. Is that the gaming footpad to be featured today? Yes, it definitely is.
So, Mike, if you introduce Yidi,
yes.
I will let me take
we have a special guest today. Yidi from our headquarters, and he knows all about this very cool Liberator. So, hello Yidi, can you hear us?
Meanwhile, Mike, I'm going to work on the chatbot. Somebody is saying it's not working.
Okay, can you already get Yidi in the stream?
Yes.
Hello Yidi.
Hello Yidi, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Yes.
So Yidi is our expert on the Liberator. So Yidi, can you maybe tell a little bit about how did you guys come to this idea for the Liberator?
Okay, I will show the concept. The idea comes from the FPS games like CS or Apex, and we discuss. We know the little finger and the ring finger are always unable to operate freely. So our concept is to free your finger.
So basically that you can do more at the same time.
Yeah. Liberator is an innovative product that combines head and feet. There are 3 customizable buttons. Players can define the functions of this button.
Yeah, so let me quickly grab the Liberator so we can show some of the buttons.
Yeah, so the bottle's fixed, and yeah, I see some people already say Goat of Duty. Well, we wanted to play Goat of Duty, me with the mouse versus Mike with his feet. Well, actually foot, because we only have one Liberator. The problem was Mike couldn't get Goat of Duty to boot,
No,
so
my
instead
game
we will be
crashed all the
playing Quake something.
So here I have the Liberator. Let me show you up close.
Close, that's a droid cam.
Yeah, indeed.
Woohoo.
So there it is. So, Yidi, you mentioned three buttons,
Yidi
right?
here, because I don't
I've
have
got one
Yidi here.
over here. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
What are you doing, Eric?
Yeah, one moment. Yeah, well, maybe do like this, because Yidi is in the detailed view.
Ah, okay. Let me see. There's a button on the right side, a button on the left side. Can people hear Yidi here? I'm not sure, but and there is one big button right here. So 3 buttons. Okay, let's go back to the slide. Then we can hear Yidi again.
Yeah.
And it's stuck. Ah, there we go. Okay, Yidi, so we have 3 buttons. And what can we do with it?
Okay, you can list 3 buttons to replace like shift control or other keys and the mouse keys.
Okay, so we have a few examples. So in the next slide, we for example have PUBG, and we already see a little animation.
Yes, like this, you can use shift and leap on PUBG games.
So this basically is completely configurable. So this is PUBG. Mike, can you maybe go back and forward?
Yeah, I will show it again.
Yeah, that we can show again. So this is PUBG, and so shift is running and Z is prone.
Yep.
So and each game you can just bind the 3 buttons you have over there, left, right, and your toe, or pushing it, pressing it, to the configurations. Mike, you have some more examples?
Yeah, I have an example of Fortnite here.
I think this is like building.
Yep. It can be set separate built-in slots in Fortnite.
Okay.
Like F1, F2, and F3.
Yeah. So you should be faster than your enemy, so he cannot shoot you. We should have this for our Fortnite livestream, Mike.
Yeah. It would have been easier then.
Yeah.
I see a question in the chat. Can 2 work together? Yes, you can actually. Yidi, I think up to 4 you can use, right?
Yeah, and we as we know,
I only have 2 feet, Yidi. How do I control 4?
You can play with your friends.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I see a question. Let me see. Is this cheating or not? Yeah, that depends on whom you're asking, I think. I don't think this is really cheating. Oh, Eric, I don't think we can hear Yidi now.
Oh, sorry.
Yidi,
sorry.
1 second. Yes, you're back. Okay, sorry, what did you say?
Oh, you need get a profile.
If you want to use it in like competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
Because in essence, you're still controlling it yourself. You still have to push the buttons yourself, but with your feet.
Yasas on YouTube is complaining that he doesn't have 4 legs. But maybe you have 1 friend. So this is configurable. You can play with more friends. So what kind of applications, Mike? Do you have some more examples?
Yes, I do. Here is, for example, a button combination that you can also use. So in some games you have to press multiple buttons simultaneously, but because you can program macros in this device, you can program them into the key. So you basically just have to push one of the 3 buttons with your foot, and then you will perform a certain combination skill, for example.
I think this makes you feel very powerful if you push with your foot, or with your foot, and everybody like explodes.
I've tried it in Rocket League, and it does make you feel powerful indeed.
Okay, cool.
Later on, you will see why.
What about macros, Mike? Do you think this is cheating? I mean, some
Yeah,
keyboards can do the same and mouse.
Yeah, you can do it as well with a mouse or a keyboard. So, is it cheating? Yeah, difficult to say.
It's being more efficient.
Yeah, you're still. Yeah, macro is more on the edge. Like if it's just like one single key functionality, you just press it with your foot instead of your hand. Then I wouldn't say it's cheating. Macros is a bit on the edge. I'm not sure if all game competition organizers would agree with you using this in one of their competitions.
So if you have a big tournament and you drag this in,
you just put it there. I'm not sure if they will agree, but I think it's very cool, and it's also very handy for productivity tasks, because now we're just talking about gaming, but you can do a lot more with it. Because, for example, we have an example here of CAD software where you do like the technical 3D drawings. And there you can, for example, use it to copy, undo, paste, etc. But also if you have content creation software, in this example we get Adobe After Effects. You can also do the movie segmentation with your foot, or also if you want to reverse stuff like undo, etc. You can all do it with your foot.
I already have an idea, Yidi. I have an idea for version 2. Maybe we make something in that you can roll over it, like your mouse button. So you can scroll with your feet.
Toe.
Yeah.
I think that's difficult. You need to practice scrolling with your toe.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, you tried it and you said also, like, hey, I'm getting the hang of it. You know, it's quite easy, but you need to switch your mind.
You need to get used to it. Especially timing with your foot is quite different. I think people who play the drums, I think they will get used to this very easily.
Okay,
because
no
they're
Liberator
used to
for
timing
me.
with their foot. But in the beginning, you need to get a little bit used to it. But yeah, once you're used to it, it comes in very handy, I would say.
Good question in the chat from Breaked Twin in Twitch. Are all games supported? Yidi, are all games supported with this?
Yes. If you can use PC like keyboard, mouse, and you can use the Liberator.
Because basically what you do, you just bind the key from your mouse or keyboard to the Liberator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So later we will also show you how you can do this. So the Liberator, it's a real product. It will also come on the market. However, it's not finished yet. So we have today here a mock-up design. The software, they're still working hard on the software. So we're using some beta version, which not always works. So just be warned for that. And it's also
we'll get some errors now and then, but
I mean,
I think
no
we can show
there.
some of the functionality.
Just that you know, this is beta. And Mike, when will this come on the market?
Ooh, let me see.
Okay, can
I have a later slide
chicken?
about that, because I think Yidi, do you know when can we expect this on the market?
On the market? You can use on different software.
No,
when
will
can
this be
people
available
get
in the
it?
shop, or
Yeah.
when will it be for sale?
You mean in shortcut or function key?
No. When can people buy this?
Yeah.
But when?
Oh,
Yeah, when indeed? What time frame?
Okay. That expected maybe in October or November.
Okay, so
by the
let's
end of
say
the year?
Q4.
Christmas present.
Yeah, nice Christmas present.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also another thing you can do, of course. You can
Eat
use it to control your, for example, media. When you're watching videos on YouTube or stuff like that, and you want to pause it, but of course, when you're watching YouTube, you're eating pizza or fried chicken or whatever else you want, hamburger. Let me quickly connect it, because I can show this to you, how this works. One second.
Let's see what Mike is doing below the table. Oh, you already connected it.
Yeah, I already connected it. So
Mike, maybe explain a little bit. So it has RGB light over there.
Yep. So it has two connectors. The one over there is to connect it to the PC, and then there's another. Both are USB Type-C connectors, by the way. And the other USB Type-C connector right there is used to daisy chain multiple of these devices.
Okay.
So
and
for example, if you have a second
maximum
Liberator
4.
for your other foot, you can connect it to the first one, and then you can control both of them.
So, and these socks, are they included?
No. These are my
model you
very
have?
nice white socks. Yesterday I tried this with black socks and you could barely see it on camera. So today I'm wearing very light socks to make things easier.
So can you maybe show a little bit with your feet, because now we're focused, like push the button.
Yeah.
So that's one thing,
Yeah.
and then
so
left and right.
This is, for example, let me quickly, can you go to the capture?
Oh, yeah,
Because I'm
sure.
currently watching last week's live stream on YouTube.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, hey, hello. I was a bit confused.
Yeah, this is confusing, but I'm watching the video, so I'm watching YouTube, I'm eating my pizza, but I want to pause the video for some reason. Then I just press one of the buttons and look, it's paused, and I press it again, and then it starts playing again.
So this is like a dead man switch. If you drop dead, your foot comes from the pedal and it will stop.
Yeah, so well, it's very handy because you can control your media as well with it. So if your hands are occupied, you still want to be able to control it, you can just use this.
No questions about what you just proposed, Mike. Let's continue.
Okay, so let me quickly close this again. Can we go back to the Liberator underneath?
Question, Mike. I think you need to go below the table, or you need to disconnect it, because somebody is asking, can we see the bottom of the Liberator?
Yeah, sure. Let me quickly grab it again.
Oh.
I will show it up here. So
I will
can
go
we show
to
it up
the...
close? So this is the front. We have the buttons here. As you can see, I'm using two different lengths. Later on I will show you how you can do that. This is the bottom. It's quite heavy, so also if you're moving to the side.
Can you angle it a little bit, Mike? That the light... no, yeah, more like this, indeed. Perfect.
So it got big rubber feet. It's quite heavy as well. So when you hit it to the sides, I can do this quite hard before it moves. So if you control it in a normal way, of course, if you fully kick it, then you will move it. But if you control it in a normal way with your foot, it will remain where it is.
Tom 3D2 wants to have a suction cup below, below it. No.
So let me show this up close as well. There you see the two USB connectors. One is the input for your PC, and the other one is the output if you want to connect another Liberator to this one.
What is the goal? Okay, good question.
The goal is very much dependent on what you want to do with it, because you can bind basically anything to it. So your goal can be productivity, your goal can be a competitive advantage in a game, your goal can be not having to clean your keyboard every week because of pizza getting in there. It very much depends on what you want to use it for, but it's yeah, you can just bind whatever you want on it. It just simulates a keyboard or a mouse press.
So to give you an idea, I mean, Mike is putting it below the table again. We're using a green screen, so this floor is fake.
This is indeed a fake floor. There we go.
It's a flake floor, so it might move a little bit
And you see
around.
the RGB again. Another thing that I would like to show is we've got...
The pizza stuff?
No. Can we go back to the Liberator?
Yeah. So this will be a live stream continued below our desk?
Yeah, I will just move underneath the table.
Okay, this is going to be fun.
Okay, so I have some more buttons here. Can you properly see them?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, they
Side buttons.
Yeah, so they have different thicknesses. So this one's quite thick, this one's quite thin. And it depends a little bit on if you're right-footed or left-footed. If you're right-footed, it's recommended to have a wide one on the left side and the narrow one on the right side, and that's for ergonomic purposes.
Hey Mike, it looks much better here on top, without you.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for example, if your foot is a little bit wider than average, you can, for example, replace the wide one with the medium one. So it's quite easy. You just put it there.
It's like magnetic, or?
Yeah, it's magnetic. So.
And what kind of material are they?
Yeah, these are rubber.
Rubber. Okay.
Yeah. So you can see the two metal spots for the magnetic closing, and you have some magnets in there.
Okay.
So yeah, you can just adjust this based on the size of your foot. I'm going to go for the wide one on the right side and the narrow one on the left side, because I'm right-footed and that personally fits me best. Repo Man is asking, the floor is fake. Is there a fake subfloor as well? Or is there no fake support? Everything is fake here.
I can show you what we did. Let me see very quickly. Maybe I do like this.
If you go to filters, you can switch the chroma key off.
Yeah, we just, you know.
It's just all green.
Yeah. Like always. Everything's fake here. Except Mike and me.
Fake
and
it till you make it,
today.
right?
Hey, so let's maybe go to this presentation, Mike, because Yidi, you also already had some events in Asia where you showed the Liberator, and you also had some people giving feedback, right?
Yes, we have done some surveys. The result shows that RPG, FPS, and RCG are the top 3 game types that players most want to play with Liberator.
Okay, guys, so in the chat, please let us know how you think you can use this kind of food gaming device. We don't really have a good name for it, except for Liberator, because it liberates your hands. As Mike had a very good example.
Yeah, like free your hands.
Yeah. So, let me check the chat. Does the button have a click and hard to push or easy like a mouse?
I would say it's comparable. It's quite a light click. It has a similar kind of switch like you would have. You also kind of feel and hear the click of it. It's not a very hard press.
Can you maybe put it near your microphone, Mike, and let us hear the click?
Yeah, sure.
And again, guys, this is an engineering sample, a mock-up sample, so it's not the final product.
Now it's next to
I'm
my
just
microphone.
warning you because Mike breaks everything.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're below the table. Okay,
Yep,
sorry.
I'm below the table. And the other one. And the bigger one.
Not sure if they... Anyway, you did your best, Mike. Not sure if people hear
I
this.
tried, okay? Okay, let me... Then I can hear Yidi again. So yeah, you did a nice survey, so all kind of different games. And FPS is the most popular one, right? That people want to use it for.
Yeah, that's right.
That makes sense, because I think it's also one of the most popular genres. So for example, we've shown the examples with PUBG, for example, where you can do the sprinting with your foot, or for example, what I would personally want to use it for in PUBG is using boosters, like bandaging or getting painkillers, stuff like that. I think that will be very useful.
I would like maybe like left and right to switch the weapon.
Yeah, that's also the cool thing about this device. There is not a specific way that you have to use it. It's just however you want to use it, you just bind your keys to it and it works. Yeah, so the mass production will start in October, so by the end of this year it should be on the market. And I already see some questions in chat. The price. The moment of truth. So this is excluding taxes. It's 86 euros excluding taxes.
Yeah, so I would say it's like 100 to 105 euros, including like 20% VAT. Anyway, you guys can calculate yourselves, just adding 20% to it. But normally,
depends a bit on your region what the tax is. Some regions have 25.
But normally we say, you know, like euro price and US dollar price is about the same.
Yeah.
But that differs. And in the US, of course, each state has its own tax. So.
And it comes with RGB, so you also get extra frames per second.
Yeah, I think the RGB looks really nice.
I think so too. Shall we take a look at well, the early version of the software? Then we can demonstrate a little bit of what you can do with it.
Okay, so yeah, you have your foot switch there.
Yep, right here.
We have Yidi there, and you have the software. So again, guys, this engineering sample, it's beta software. We already had a crash. Not sure if it will happen, but Mike is operating, so...
Probably yes.
Anyway, Mike, can you show us some things, what you can do with the software?
Sure. So right now...
Some people are already talking about, can you do profiles? Well, first on the left, I already see add profile.
Yeah, you can do several profiles indeed. And within every profile, you can, for example, set different... you can define the button, so you can set a single button or you can set a macro. And a macro basically means that you're having multiple buttons, can be simultaneously, can be behind each other. So for example, like the default mode is mouse. So right now I just click it with my foot, as you can see. So I just open Notepad with my foot. But I can, for example, assign button 1. So that's the one on the left, right there. If I, for example, want to do MSI, and then I will define the steps in 1, 2, and 3. Press apply, and then we go to Notepad. Well, one Notepad is enough. And then if I press the button, then you will get MSI.
So press the button. On top you see Mike is smelly white socks
Feet, yeah.
pushing the Liberator.
Yeah.
Can you do it like really obvious?
Yeah, it's a little bit hard with the side one, but I can, for example, define the big button, button 3. So let's do
Hi, hello.
hello, and the space as well.
Yeah, indeed. Disclaimer, MSI is not confirmed through testing that RGB actually increases your frame rate. But, you know,
We
it
all know
feels
that
like
it
it.
does, right?
Sorry?
So we all know that it does. So now we have the big one configured. Hey, I only get the hell here. That's very negative.
Hell.
I think I was too fast.
Cool.
So that's how you set up the macros.
So basically, I mean, of course you don't want to do a Notepad, but basically in a game, each key combination, I think you all know.
Or
guys.
also if you want to do like a single control with your foot, you can also just put a separate key in there. So for example, if you want to do crouch in a game, you just bind C, that's usually your crouch key in the game.
Yeah.
You just bind it to one of the buttons on the Liberator, and you can crouch with your foot. That's basically how it works. And of course, there's also some nice RGB lighting. So right now it's the RGB effect.
So so you see on top, Mike, can you pull the Liberator a little bit towards you? Below, yeah.
There we go, like
Yeah.
this.
I think then people see it much better.
So I can, for example, do a single light. The apply button is still on this page, so there you can see that it's still work in progress, the software. But for example, if I want to make it pink,
oh, nice. That's
now
more
the
like
Liberator
purple.
turns pink. Can you maybe go to full screen?
Can you maybe go to full screen?
That we see the Liberator big.
Below,
Yeah.
the detailed view.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
So, for example, if I want to go back to the rainbow effect, apply,
Yeah.
and there we go. And then you can also, for example, do a different speed. So now it goes faster.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
You see that RGB makes things faster?
Yeah, especially
the
now,
proof.
right? Yeah, so that's how it works. Joe Brown says on YouTube, I need 10 buttons for all the toes. I think that will be kind of hard to control, but in theory, it sounds pretty cool.
That's maybe version 5. Somebody already had a nice marketing name, but I cannot pronounce it. Do some. Mike on top. So it's Footus. It's like mouse, foot mouse, without the M. Do you see it on top? Can you pronounce this?
Foothouse.
Foothouse. Foot mouse sounds better. Foot mouse.
Merrick's asking, can the buttons we click and hold if you want to bind it to mouse right? Click to hold and let me see, to hold and adds in games, FPS games, like click and hold. I can, for example, I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but if I, for example, go to the desktop, can you see my foot? Yeah. So let me quickly reset it, then it will have the default mouse function again. So now this button will just be my left mouse click. So I just click it and then I can move the, oh, there we go. I can move it around. So now I'm not clicking my mouse. This is just holding the button on the Liberator, which now functions as mouse button left. Also, if I use the one on the right, I will just get the menu that you will usually get.
But this is like more advanced stuff, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you need to have finished the tutorial.
Yeah, indeed. And this one is now middle mouse, the big button.
Mouse foot.
Yeah, so that's how it works. Any more questions to Yidi? now is your chance, of course, because Yidi knows all about this product.
Could you actually play with it? Yes, we are, other than words. Yes, we're going to play some game, and Mike is going to what is the thing in Quake called? The laser?
Yeah, I can, for example, shoot with it, a rail gun.
Yeah, the rail gun. So Mike is trying to go rail me with his smelly socks.
It's pretty hard, because that's really dependent on the timing. I can also do the zooming.
But I'm
we're also
slow.
going to play some Rocket League, some Rumble, and there I can fire my items at Eric with the Liberator. So that's pretty cool.
So, Yidi, how long did you already work on this? Because I think it came like in a half year ago or something we announced this. And it was more like in Asia, because it was not really, it was more like a crowdsourcing action, right?
Right.
So can you tell us a little bit how you came to this idea and what platforms you used?
It cannot use on Mac or some console.
Okay.
It only use on.
Oh.
So only on keyboard. So basically it simulates your or on PC. So it simulates your mouse or keyboard.
Yep. That's right.
As Tom is saying on YouTube chat, if it will be wireless, it will be the Bluetooth? Can you make the chat bigger, by the way? It's really hard to read from where I am.
Oh, I will make the chat bigger, Mike.
Good.
Appearance. Somebody put it on 90%. I think Ja, you should have like
He's got
ninja eyes.
ninja eyes, indeed. Latino's asking 4 buttons. No, it has 3 buttons. So 1 left, 1 right, and 1 in the middle. Merrick says if they added another button on the heel, it can be used as WASD or up, down, left, right on the keyboard already. Yeah, that could be a suggestion for the Liberator V2.
What connection is used? This is a Type-C USB connector and a Type-A for to connect. So like below on the Liberator, it's a Type-C connector, and on the PC it's just a Type-A connector. So it's just USB.
Basically the cable you get with most phones as well.
Yeah, so Yidi, do you need USB 3 or USB 2, or it just doesn't matter? I mean, it's just USB. Yidi?
No, you're still there?
Yes.
Is it USB 2 or USB 3, or can you use both?
You can use both, because we have a adapter from Type-C to Type-A.
Okay, but the standard is just USB 2.0, I think. So you don't need a very fast USB port, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Nikolai is asking, where can I buy it already? At Amazon? No, sorry. This will come in the market in, let's say, October, November. Okay. Will there be a white version for white socks?
Well, I'm wearing white socks, so it works fine with the black one.
Yeah. Is there a brushed texture on it, like the back of your monitors, Mike? This is Yannick on Twitch. Can you maybe show it again in detail?
Yeah, it's like, let me see, I can go a little bit closer here. It's like a matte finish on there.
Yeah. And the sides?
MSI logo. So it's all matte plastic, basically.
Yeah, looks really great.
If there are no more questions, then I want to thank Yidi for joining us today.
Yes, so Yidi,
introducing us to the school device.
because you're based in Taiwan, so it's already late. What is the time over there? 10:30, right?
Right.
So it's time for bed, Yidi.
Yeah, so really, thanks for joining us. Thanks for answering questions and helping us to get everything set up. And we already get some nice positive feedback in the chat. So what Mike and I are now going to do, we're going to play some game. Why are you laughing, Mike?
Okay.
No, because I will kick your ass with the Liberator.
Okay.
So Yidi, thank you for joining, and have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
bye-bye.
thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, Eric, are you ready? I guess not.
Let me first do a giveaway, Mike.
Oh, that's a good idea. So if you haven't participated yet, go to msi.com/2/insider. Or if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you will also get a direct link from the bot in a chat every 5 minutes. That link will bring you to the Gleam giveaway. There you can perform certain actions. The more you perform, the bigger your chance will be to win. If you're a returning viewer, then make sure to also claim your loyalty bonus for a slight edge in the giveaway. And our first winner of today.
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't
You got
push.
distracted?
I didn't push the roll. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 computers here.
I only have 2.
2 notebooks, 2 computers. So it's sometimes I'm pushing the wrong button. Yes.
So AJ, congratulations, you are our first
and please
winner
again,
of
not
today.
all AJs like, woo, I won, because maybe there are 2 AJs.
So if you get an email from us with the Steam code, then you were the AJ that won the code.
Yes, indeed.
And if you didn't win this time, no need to do anything again. You will be automatically included as well in the next drawings.
Yeah, so Mike, so what am I basically using? I have this keyboard. It's like GK80.
Yep. Because you wanted to play with keyboard and mouse, right?
Yeah, and I have this one, which is the same like you have.
No, you have the GM41, the Clutch GM41 Lightweight, and I will have the wireless version later on today.
So it's like this.
So right now I won't even be using a
Oh,
mouse.
you're cheating.
Because I will use the let me show it up close, the Force.
Let me show it up close. Then I need to think which
then
mouse.
you need to switch to this camera.
I don't have a mouse pad. I only have one mouse pad here. What a chaos. It's this one.
This is what I use for Rocket League. So it's a Force GC.
Why? Why not
because I think
keyboard
a
mouse?
controller is easier to because you have analog input. It makes it easier for steering and aerials and stuff.
And you know what Mike gave me just like 1 minute before the stream? Let me go back here. He said, hey Eric, maybe use this controller. It's much easier in Rocket League. And then I said, yeah, but it doesn't work.
It does. You just need a cable with it.
And no cable. Anyway, we have a lot of cables, but not the cable for that
Not
one.
the micro
apparently.
USB one.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch to this one.
So here you can see my foot with the Liberator.
So Rocket League, right?
Yep.
Oh, I got a special offer and I just closed it.
So let me invite
let
you.
me go back to the chat.
Yeah.
So Mike, can you pull the Liberator a little bit towards you?
Yeah, I can.
That people can...
Also left, right.
Yeah, no, this is okay.
Okay. Like this?
Yeah, perfect.
We're going to play some Rocket League, some Rumble. So for people who are familiar with Rocket League, you might know it. It's like kind of Mario Kart in Rumble.
Maybe you can explain me what it is.
So basically it's Rocket League, but it's like Mario Kart in the sense that you get items. So
you just unlocked some Formula 1 package. Something.
No, it's just advertising.
Oh. Yeah.
But basically every 10 seconds you will get an item, and it differs what kind of item that is. So for example, you can get a shoe and you can kick your opponent away.
I will pick a different car. How do we do that?
You go to garage.
And then customize?
Yeah.
I just do a different paint job. Oh, yeah, I do the big car, you do the small car. Is yours faster?
Well, I'm faster, but the car's not.
How do I do? Oh, here.
Latino CS asking, is the controller MSI? Yes. It's called the Force GC20.
Hey, how do I do a different color? Oh, okay,
There you go.
okay. So you have that one. Why can I not? Should I be team blue or something?
Now, it will automatically adjust in the game.
Oh, okay. So not that people see 2 cars and they're confused.
No. It will be fine. It will be fine.
Okay,
You will have a different color.
So play?
Yeah, I will invite you to the party if you accept that one.
No.
And then let me see. Play custom game private match. So we're going to create one. And we're going to play some Rumble.
Hey, Marek has some very good comments. I love you, Marek. Mike should play with only one hand. Since actually, yeah, you should play with one hand.
Are you in the game
I was
now?
thinking like he's playing with mouse, but he was playing with this. Yeah, one hand, Mike.
Yeah, then I cannot steer.
No problem. So I do join blue or
Whatever color you like.
green?
Then if you do blue, then you can change your car color to green.
Okay.
So I will be orange.
So Mike, what is your? Oh, calm down.
Yeah. So let's first find Eric out the keys.
I crashed into this big thingy on the. Hey! Don't do that. hey, Mike. Where are you? Where's the ball?
Here. So here you can see my foot. I now have a nice
Where
boot, so I
are
can
you?
kick you away with my foot.
I didn't even see you.
That's the item you get every 10 seconds.
Okay. And how do I do that?
I don't know, you're on keyboard and mouse. I never play with, you just own goal.
I scored.
That was the wrong goal.
I mean, okay.
Try the different goal next time.
By accident, in my own goal. Oh, you were there as well to catch it.
I was just waiting for you to fuck up.
No. Is this my goal?
The blue one is yours. You're blue.
Oh.
Okay, hit it. Almost. So now I get the item that I can disable you.
No.
If I press it, you're out
No.
of control.
Did you do this?
Yep.
Come
You
on.
also get an item that you can fire at me. I just don't know
Oh,
what the key is.
R. I do R. Oh, I get spikes. I then probably can take the ball. Ooh, that's easy. Hey.
And it's gone. If I hit you with when you have the spikes, now I have the spikes. And now it's gone again because you hit me.
No. No, come on. So, can you, so you're using your foot now.
I use the foot to fire the items at you.
Can you maybe show when you, tell everybody when you do that?
Yeah, sure. They can see it. They can see my foot here.
Should I make it bigger?
Yeah, sure.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. Like this. I think I'm not.
That's
blocking
quite easy to
anything.
see, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So now I get the spikes, and if I press it, I activate it, and you miss it.
Shit.
So I get a free goal.
No. Hey, come on. Oh, you cheater.
So you already found out how you need to activate your item, right?
Yeah, R.
You have to pay attention. You missed the kickoff.
Okay. Hey, I didn't know that.
So now I get the power up that I can easily destroy you.
Boom.
Is it hard, Eric?
Yes, this is not my kind of game. Why are you laughing?
Oh, it's funny to see you play Rocket League. Oh, that was a faster kickoff.
Oh, control. Why do you always... Yeah, impossible for me to save it.
That was with the magnet. Repo Man is saying it's only cheating if you get caught. Yeah, that's a fair point. But still, yeah, it's not like I'm doing that much illegal here. I just, instead of activating the item with my hand, I'm activating it with my foot.
How long do I have this turbo?
Not very long. So now I have the freeze, and you own goal.
Oh, come on!
Stick Gamer says, Eric, you should try controller. It's much easier. I agree. The Bad Star 4 says, it isn't fair. Let's play a game Eric knows how to play. Then we cannot play a game. Eric, you
I already
forgot the
missed
ball.
I already, yeah.
At least you're trying, though.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Stupid game. You see, I wanted to kick it out of your
Yeah,
hands,
that didn't
Scar?
work out. So shall I play a game online instead? So I get some opposition, because now I don't really need the Liberator to beat you.
Okay. That's
Okay, I will leave the match. Can you make me full screen?
yes. Capture mic. Let me remove.
The tournament is joinable. But I'm going to play some Rumble, because that's the one I'm controlling with my foot. Oh, I need to kick you out of my party. There we go.
Not the first time.
Cleto says how many 100 hours of play? 1500 approximately.
That's like thousands hours of play.
Yeah, I've played it before. Started in 2015, I believe.
I can close this game, right?
Yeah, you can close it.
Can I uninstall it?
Sure. GG uninstall.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
So I'm trying to find a match in Rumble. I'll do some free play in the meanwhile, while waiting. So this is just how I control all the items. So I get the shoe. Oh, we got a game. Okay, now it's time to get serious, Eric.
Yeah.
Real opponents.
I'm watching. Show me, master.
And now I can just blame my teammates, right?
Oh, you have teammates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any teammates.
3 against 3. No, we played 1 versus 1.
So you first pick up something special?
It's boost.
Okay, use a Liberator.
I still don't have an item yet.
Oh.
Now I do. I have the spikes. I got kicked. So with my foot, I activated the spikes.
Oh,
There we go.
Nice.
Mr. Masterdox asking, does it just provide 2 mappable buttons? No, we got 3. So 1 on each side and 1 that I control with my toe. So now I still have to wait for my item. Oh, my teammate blocked the ball, okay?
Could have been me. Well, I'm not your teammate then.
Okay, now I got the item and I
Nice.
can score with my foot.
I hit click, and boom. Oh, that's really nice.
The Buster is saying, there's only one way you're going to beat him, Eric. You need to use 2 Liberators.
Yeah, 3,
4.
like this. Oh, that's 4, yes. Yeah, this is just already unfair. I mean,
Here, I don't need a Liberator.
just
I didn't
before
have
the-
my item yet.
just before the stream, I played the tutorial. Like W's drive or forward.
Look, I got the Formula 1 banner, Eric.
I don't see it.
Now when I score, you will see it again.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long, right?
So, how many did you already score?
I think 3.
Yeah, it's 3-0.
Yep. Oh, I was too late. That's what I mean with the timing, but I scored anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, the timing is a little bit of getting used to, because I'm used to do it with my hand instead of my foot. I
So
wanted
now
to
you
activate
first,
the spikes.
first want to do it with your hand, and then you think no, and then you need to do your
Yeah,
foot.
it's muscle memory, because I'm used to do this with my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, teammate not going for the kickoff. So that was the freeze. Oh, now someone fired his item at me.
And you're like uncontrollable.
Yep. But I've got a hurricane now.
Cool.
Oh, the opponent scored. I was too busy bothering the other guy. My teammate lost connection, so now it's 2 versus 3. That's
Okay. Liberator versus 3 others.
It's getting more of a challenge.
Yeah, Giga Ram, you're right. Erik is letting him win to show how good the Liberator is. I
That
wish.
was a very poor hit. Ah, teammate.
Could have been me.
Could have been a clear. It was quite an easy clear actually, but he kind of blocked me there. Oh no, it was the orange guy by the way. I thought it was my teammate.
Now, Mike, save the day.
Okay.
Oh, you need to finish like.
It's 2:53 left.
Oh, so it's minutes. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, thanks teammate. Just clearing the ball with my foot.
Nice.
Now it's kind of like real soccer. You need to use your foot to kick the ball. Now I got kicked. Come on teammate, you can do it. Hit the ball. That was not what I meant. It was easier 3 versus 3. Forza says it's fair now. We're still in the lead, only 1 goal up now. Ooh, what's up with my ping by the way? Are you downloading something, Eric?
Could be.
Maybe I'm connected to the wrong region, I'm not sure.
No, not really.
No, I mean in Rocket League. You can connect to different regions. Come on, buddy. Save it, save it. No!
This could be good in PUBG because you can lean with the Liberator while you shoot. Yes. Actually, you can do everything what you want, but it's probably, you know,
I'm
it's
going to water save him, by
like
the way.
what
I
Mike said,
accepted.
muscle memory, so you need to get used to the new situation.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get used to the timing especially. But once you're used to it, it's definitely useful. Because basically you have another button left on your controller that you can use for something
Now,
else.
Mike, concentrate. I don't want you to lose.
I'm trying, but we're 1 man down now. Oh,
No
that was a
excuse.
poor aerial. Yeah, goal. Oh,
Nice.
did you see that one?
Yeah,
I barely did anything, but it's in.
they all count.
That's true. Forza says, I believe it's 3 versus 1. I have a teammate, but he's not that useful at this point. But he's physically there,
He's playing the ball.
sometimes.
Yes.
Close. Now I have the magnet and I don't have boost. Teammate, teammate, hit it, hit it. No,
He
come.
missed.
Yeah, well, not much I can do then anymore. Hello Inferno, welcome to the stream. Jarwin
MSI
says
sucks.
MSI suck,
Yes.
the one and only. Okay, we can still win this. If my teammate
Normally
takes
Mike
kick
wears
off.
black, but I asked him, can you maybe put some white socks on? Then it's
Easier to see.
easy to see indeed. Well, I think we should have a bundle with the Liberator with some nice socks. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. Teammate? No. The orange guy kind of ruined it for his teammate.
Uh-oh.
We're all good.
15, Mike.
Okay, maybe not anymore. I don't have any boost. Yeah, well. Impossible. It went so well until my teammate disconnected.
I was
Still 9
impressed.
seconds. It's still possible.
Nah.
The Bastard says, if you guys had an RGB sock, I would buy it. Future product idea. Do I still get an item? Almost.
That's also what I would say. So you're the holy in my moly. Oh no, you're the
The
MSI
what?
Insider.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
At least I have most goals in the server. So that was the Liberator.
Yeah,
Shall we
nice.
go to our next product?
Nice stuff. So this one is below the table, the next one is
Yeah, it's on the table already.
on the table already. So I'm going to do a giveaway.
If you haven't participated yet, go to msi.com.
And no, we're not giving away the Liberator.
No, unfortunately not. But you do have a chance to win one of the $20 Steam
Otherwise-
wallet codes.
Next winner, Mike.
Our next winner for today is Kravs. Do I see that correct?
Sharps.
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 Congratulations, you also won one of the $20 Steam wallet codes. Keep an eye out on your mailbox because we will email it to you in the coming days. So let's go to our next product.
So this one is basically the same like what I was using, right?
Well, can you go to the slide? You
Yeah,
might be
sure,
familiar
sure,
with this
sure.
one. That's the one Eric is using right now. Oh, it's Yidi.
Yeah, I will.
He's stuck. Oh, and my thing is stuck as well. There we go.
So that's this one.
Yeah, so it's the Clutch GM41 Lightweight. And that one, as you can see, is a wired mouse. But now we've got a new model, and that's the Clutch GM41 Lightweight Wireless. So as the name already kind of gives away, it's a very similar mouse, unlike, of course, this one doesn't have a wire. Well, it comes with a wire, but you don't have to use it. So this is still an extremely lightweight mouse. That's also why it says lightweight in the name. But the previous model, the one that Eric is using, was 65 grams. This one is, of course, slightly heavier, but it's still only 74 grams. It is slightly heavier because of the battery, of course.
This is extremely lightweight.
Yeah, it's extremely lightweight, but this is also still very lightweight. There's a battery inside, so it's slightly heavier than the one you're using. But even though it's quite a small and light battery, it still gives you up to 80 hours of battery life. So that's a very long time. It also has a special sensor, the PAW3370. So that's a slightly different sensor than the one you can find in Eric's mouse. But it's an extremely good sensor, and it's also extremely power efficient, which is of course very useful for a wireless mouse. So let me show you the mouse up close.
Mike,
So
I
this is
see
how
on
you'll
the
find
slide,
the
I
box
see
one.
battery life may vary based on usage and environmental conditions.
Yes.
Does it mean like if it's hot or cold that the battery life can differ?
It can also influence the battery life.
Or is it like
especially
the
hot
surface,
temperatures.
if you're playing on like metal surface?
Now, the things
or
that mostly impact battery life are, for example, the polling rate. You can define it yourself.
Oh, yeah,
You can set it
okay.
very high, and it will consume a little bit more power. The RGB lighting. Hey, the Liberator is still there.
Yeah.
So this is what you will find in the box. So you have the mouse, the cable that you can use, but you don't have to, of course. And this is the charging cradle with the USB receiver.
Okay, put a little bit to the right.
There we go.
No, the wireless dock.
This one.
Yeah.
I will show you more detail later on. Let's first take a look at the mouse. So as you can see, it also looks very similar. I also have the wired model right here. This one doesn't have any feet anymore because we took it apart in one of our previous live streams, and later on we will do it again to show you some of the internals, because we're going to play a game with this one, so we cannot ruin it yet.
Looks like a nose and a smiley. I mean, with an imagination.
You mean like these are the eyes?
No, no, no,
and
no,
This is
no.
the mouth?
The two switches are the eyes.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
And this is the nose?
Yeah.
And this is the mouth. I'm sure the designers had that in mind when they were designing this mouse. So yeah, can we go back to the slides?
Yes.
The cool thing about this mouse, even though it's wireless, some people think that wireless connectivity gives you a delay compared to a wired mouse. But this can still do 1000 Hertz over wireless. And 1000 Hertz means that every millisecond it will basically refresh what it's doing. So you only have 1 millisecond of delay. That is the same as the wired version, so no difference here. So you will not notice any difference in terms of latency. And to prove that, I want to do a little test with Eric, who's using the wired version.
Uh-oh.
So let's do a little bit of latency testing. Let me first quickly
I was
connect this one.
uninformed. What do I need to do?
You need, let me quickly look up what the name was again. And connect my mouse. So what we're going to do is to see if you're faster with the wired mouse than I am with the wireless one.
So age versus beauty or what?
Yeah, basically, and you get an extra advantage because I saw that you cheated a little bit because you're using a 240 Hertz screen. And I'm only using a 165.
Oh, cool. I like cheating.
So you got a
No,
wired
I mean,
mouse.
I like having an advantage.
You have a wired mouse. You have a higher refresh rate.
What are you
So
doing?
you're-
Putting the batteries in?
No, I'm putting the cable in the charging dock. So
Okay.
on the, but it's
Just checking
Here.
that you're not cheating on your side.
no. Let me show you up close. There is a USB port there, and you stick in the cable. And the cool thing is that the USB dongle is already inside, and this is also what you use to charge the mouse. You just put it on here, and then it starts to charge. But let's first do our latency test.
I see you already enjoying.
Yeah, I always do.
Never a good sign. So,
Let me see. What was the one? I think it's called like human benchmark. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Eric, can you go to this one? humanbenchmark.com/test/reaction time.
do I need my keyboard? Yeah, only for typing.
No, you only need the mouse.
If I use internet.
You can move the Liberator, by the way. We don't need it anymore.
Oh yeah. If I we'll leave it there. If I use Chrome, am I then faster, or should I use Internet Explorer?
I'm not sure if that makes a difference.
I
I'm
mean,
using
Internet Explorer
Google Chrome.
is always slow, right?
Sorry? Yeah? Which
Show
one?
me, tell me the URL.
Humanbenchmark.com/tests, plural, /reaction time. Can you do the split screen?
Yes. I have a Dutch version. Probably they need to translate, so it's
That takes time.
yeah. Split screen. Okay.
Okay, there we go. So basically, once you click it, you will start the test, and then you
What do I need to do? I don't know what to expect.
Okay, first click it, then it will turn red, and
Yes.
once it turns green, you need to click the mouse.
I didn't know it already started.
Yeah, that's how it works. So I will also start mine.
Yeah, I know.
And you click it, you do it a couple of times, and it will calculate your average.
Oh, too soon. Oh, damn it. Oh. What is your?
189. Oh, over 200. That was about.
Ah, come on. I'm just triggered by hearing your click. Ooh.
Okay, so I got 199 on average. What did you have? Did you already start over? You're cheating. Okay, I'll try again as well to see if I can improve my time.
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm really focused at the start screen, but it didn't start yet. 288.
I'm faster with the wireless mouse.
246. Going
I'm still
down
faster.
than yours.
No, I was 233, but that was bad. Okay, I was faster the previous one. I had
220?
199 on average. Now I have 208. So it's still, as it already says, it's still a human
325.
benchmark.
The chat
Oh.
distracted me.
Oh, so you have a higher refresh rate, you have a wired mouse, and you're still losing?
Come on. Switch.
Hussein says this is the age
Switch.
difference. Don't give him excuses.
Mike, switch.
To which one? The mouse?
You go and sit there.
Oh, sure.
Oh, your smelly socks. The wireless mouse. Okay. Now people will probably see my age.
I need to refresh this. Which keyboard is this?
The big red one.
Okay.
But you don't need a keyboard, right?
No, but I needed to refresh the page because
Yeah, don't use a small mouse. That's for the streaming PC.
Okay.
Ooh, Mike, below 200.
Oh? So you're faster with the wireless mouse than with the wired one? Oh, I was slow.
266.
I'm also faster on that one, I think.
253.
Okay, I have 231 on average. Okay, I'm going to try again.
231. 244 average. So I'm faster here. Is that
Me
good
too.
or bad?
Well, you're faster on the wireless. That's interesting, to say the least.
Oh. Why?
Okay, I'm below 200 again.
Should I be faster with the wired?
Oh, well, it shouldn't matter that much. Yeah, you're distracting me.
I'm distracted everywhere. I mean, then I see somebody in the chat. Then I see the preview in front of our eyes.
So yeah, well, at least you're not slower with the wireless one. So I think in terms of latency, it's quite okay, I would say. I see a lot of people in chat are already trying. Hussein had 202 on average. That's good. Horvey, 196, best I could do so far. Tom had best 166, average 205. Not bad, not bad. Now are you addicted, Eric?
Nah, this is training. Oh shit. Can I say shit? Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try again.
Anyway.
I want to get under 200 on average. Okay.
273. My God.
I'm on a very good streak. Don't distract me.
Tom, 166, he says. I'm sure he's closer to the server. He has a better ping.
I had 178 on average.
Harvey, 196.
Not bad, not bad. So yeah, a wireless mouse doesn't make you slower. I think that's fair to say. I think Eric is more of the limiting factor than the USB interface.
You make me 400 something.
And you need to install an ad blocker.
Oh, so you don't have an ad blocker?
No.
Oh, you have an ad blocker?
I have an ad blocker, so that I don't have any ads.
Yeah, I got distracted by
the ads.
I got distracted by everything.
Another excuse.
No, I'm a 300 guy.
Stick Gamer says, nice feed, Mike. Thanks. Inferno asking, what's the name of the website again? It's called humanbenchmark.com/tests, plural, /reaction time.
Oh, come on.
So don't type plural, but it's like tests, multiple ones.
I get
But
so
if you Google
easy.
for human benchmark reaction time, you will get it for sure.
I get so easily distracted by all the things.
I think if it's up to you, you're playing this game for the rest of the stream.
I'm waiting for green. Come on, look at this. Mike, come on. Focus.
Merrick says use the Liberator for the test. Like that's hard with my feet. Okay, let me.
Oh, this is going to be fun. So I'm going to switch to.
I'm going to switch it to the middle button then. Oh wait, I need to click the right one. Okay, let me bind the left key to this one. So right now I should be. Can I already click with it? Oh. I think my software is having some issues because I cannot. Yeah, now I can click. Okay. Okay. Let me try this with the Liberator. This is going to be interesting. Okay, try again. Oh, wait. I shouldn't press the other button. Hey. Hello? Do I still have the right one? My macro disappeared.
Yeah,
Yay, beta software.
Well, not only that, Yeedy is gone, so...
My technical support is gone.
I think you have two control panels open.
Okay. Wait.
So now
This
it works.
is not my regular mouse click.
No, that's a right mouse click.
But I set it to left.
But I think you have two softwares open.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Mouse left, okay, but let me see if that solves it. I cannot click it yet.
You need to make it one.
What do you
Step
mean?
one.
Oh, that I put that in the other software, I think.
My God, Mike. No.
Didn't work? Oh, it does work. No, but it's still something else. And now I only have one instance. I can try, but no, I cannot click it.
Anyway, beta software.
Yeah,
like what
better
we said.
software for the win. No, I tried.
What if you make it mouse right? Ah.
Yeah, but
Heck.
then I cannot do the test.
Yeah, but I mean, it will probably click the left one.
I think so. I think you're right. Okay, that one was switched around. Okay.
Maybe some translation error.
I think so. Ooh.
Ooh, you're slow.
That's super hard. I'm not that much slower than you are with your hand.
Next, come on. Next winner.
Yeah, it is. I am slower with my foot than with my hand for sure. Okay, let's continue because this was only latency, but there's more to it.
Another game?
No.
Not the Ozu game, right?
Oh, I think this one is stuck again. The Osu game, that was your favorite one, right?
Oh, eyeball breaker.
No, we're not going to do that one today. We're going to play some Quake. So the mouse, only 74 grams, so that's only 9 grams heavier than the wired version. Not much of difference. Of course, that's because of the battery. Still gives you up to 80 hours of battery life. Of course, this depends very much on if you're switching your RGB lighting on or off, if you're using 125 Hertz or 1000 Hertz. So it might vary based on your settings, of course. On the bottom, it has PTFE mouse feet. Can you show it up close?
Yeah.
And PTFE is also known as Teflon. So that's the stuff you will also find in your pan. So if you're frying an egg, you do that on Teflon usually. And that makes it slide very easily and very smooth. And of course that it's very light also helps. It feels extremely light. It has a symmetrical design. It's not ambidextrous, and that's because it has buttons on one side. So it is made, essentially it's made for right-handed gamers. So as you can see on the side, this is the left side. There you see 2 of the buttons, right there. So if you have it in your right hand, you will have them available at your thumb. On the other side, you don't have that. So if you're left-handed, you can of course use it with your left hand as well, because it has a symmetrical shape, but you don't have any buttons at your thumb. Hussein is asking, does it come in color or is it only black? At this point, it's only a black model. But of course, you can adjust the colors of the light.
You can paint it yourself.
You can do that as well. It does void your warranty though. Inside, you can find Omron switches. They're very light, but also very durable. And they're with switches, it's always a bit a matter of taste. Omrons are quite light. I personally like it. Some people prefer heavier switches like Huanos. I often prefer those, for example, for the side buttons of a mouse. So let me open the other one up. So this is the wired version. I cannot destroy the wireless one today because later on we'll also play a game with it. So I shouldn't destroy it. And we take it apart so you don't have to do it at home anymore because you do have to destroy some stuff to get in the mouse. So here I have the wired version, for example. And as you can see, you have to remove the sticker and remove the feet to get to the screws because they're underneath. Usually they're hidden. Can you show the bottom of your mouse maybe, Eric? Because Eric is using the same mouse.
Where do I do that?
And as you can see, the screws are not exposed because the feet and the stickers, they're covering the screws. So once you do this, you won't improve your mouse. So that's why we open it up today, so you don't have to destroy yours. So it's only 4 screws to open this one up. And I'm using the wired one because it's mostly the same internally as the wireless one. I will show you the differences.
Good question. Why don't you make a mouse with more than 2 buttons on the left?
They exist, but usually they're for very specific games. And personally, I think they distract me. So I personally prefer 2, and I think most people do. It's for very specific games that you benefit from having more than 2 side buttons. So let me see how I can open this up.
If you need to break something, you can always call me.
This one is already broken.
Okay.
There we go. So you got 2 cables inside. One is for the PCB and the other one is for the side buttons because they're on a separate PCB.
No, right side is nothing. No buttons, at least.
No. So you see one PCB in there with the side buttons on the left. And I believe those are actually Huanos. Let me screw that out as well.
Yeah, Mike, it's a little bit dark.
Is it dark?
Shall I put a light there? Or?
I think there is a light that I can enable on my phone. Give me a second. How do I switch that on?
Edwin K is asking when are there coming more profiles on Dragon Center for each game. Sorry, I don't know. I know they're working hard on Dragon Center and everything is moving. Sorry.
Can you maybe check if you can enable the light through your software?
Oh yeah. Ping ping. I think that works.
Yeah, that works.
So Edwin.
Now you should have more light available.
Yeah, indeed, perfect. And you probably get blind?
A little bit.
So Edwin, now they're working on getting everything into MSI Center. So not all, I should not say all, but most of the Dragon Center versions are moving to MSI Center. And I don't know if this is fixed in that version. Already added. But Mike, you also have a bi-weekly meeting with software team, right?
Yep.
A lot of issues we picked up on Reddit we're working on fixing. Takes time.
So let's take a look at the switches. So here you see is it focusing? The Omron switches. And these are for the main mouse button. So mouse button left and mouse button right. And then we have, where did I put it? Here it is. These are the switches in the side button. So these are the Huanos and they're slightly stiffer than the Omrons. I personally think that's the right balance, having the stiffer ones on the side because you don't want to accidentally press the side buttons all the time. Whereas you want to have the best response time for your main mouse buttons, especially in shooters and stuff like that.
Mike, Inferno is asking, is MSI mouse having any problem in the past with double clicking? Do you know anything about that?
No, not as far as I'm aware of. If you're having issues with that,
no, he says, yeah,
know.
I had the kind of problem with one of the Logitechs.
No, I'm not familiar with those issues on one of our models. Let me show you the internals. Here you have the main PCB and the sensor in the middle. And as you can see, other than the PCB for the switches I just removed, there's a cone here for the RGB, but there's nothing here. Now let's take a look at the wireless version. I got some pictures here. So this is what you will see on the inside of the wireless version. So as you can see, it's mostly the same as the wired one I just opened up, with one big difference: the yellow part in the shell. So you see it on the right side. That's the battery. So this is what it looks like if you take it out. And in a little bit more detail. So as you can see, it's a 300 milliamp hour battery, 3.7 volts up to 4.2 volts, and that will give you a battery life of up to 80 hours depending on your usage. So that's basically the main difference between the wired version and the wireless version. Other than that, it looks mostly the same from the inside. Of course, it has RGB lighting. So if we look up close, there's only one RGB LED in this mouse, and that's also, of course, also to save weight. If you put this mouse full of RGB, it would simply increase the weight. So there's one LED directly on the PCB.
Focus.
Here we go. So it's that white square. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
It has a hard time focusing. Ah, there we go. So the one on the bottom, and that one is directly underneath this cone. And this cone will evenly spread the light to the top part where you'll find the Dragon logo.
Okay.
Of course, you can adjust the colors and adjust effects and stuff like that in the MSI Center software. And there's a lot more you can change there as well. Maybe we can take a look at it. Let me open it up. We don't need this software anymore. So
did you switch off the Liberator LED?
No, but I can reconnect it. It will fire on again.
Ah, okay.
There we go. We're back. So if we go to mouse, here you can bind all the buttons of the mouse.
Should I zoom this, or is it big enough?
It's kind of small. Look,
oh, you can.
I can make it bigger.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, perfect.
So you can set different profiles here, and you can define all buttons of the mouse. So you have 5 ones that you can define here. Left, right, then you have the middle one, the scroll wheel, and you have the 2 on the sides. You can also put certain actions with them. So for example, change your DPI, etc. But there is also a dedicated DPI switch on the bottom of the mouse. So let me show you up close. That's this switch over here. And many people are wondering, why is it on the bottom? Because it's more convenient to have it, for example, there underneath the scroll wheel. But this is all to save weight. Because if you want to put a button right here, you will need a separate PCB there or a mechanism, and that will all add to the weight of the mouse. So that's why it's directly soldered on the back of the PCB, and the button is directly underneath and on the mouse.
So focus for this model is lightweight.
Yeah, to keep it extremely light, even though it's wireless.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the software. Of course, you can change the colors in Mystic Light as well. We're not going to do that for now, but I want to show you some of the additional settings. For example, if you've seen our previous live stream where we discussed the wired one, we, for example, talked about acceleration, angle snapping, stuff like that. That's something you can manually switch on or off here. Especially when gaming, when playing shooter games, most people prefer not to have angle snapping because that will interfere with your mouse movement. So that can basically make you miss a headshot if you're unlucky. You can also set the lift-off distance here to high or low. Some people are sometimes wondering, why do you want to have a setting for high anyway? Because you want to have your lift-off distance as low as possible so you don't get movement when you lift your mouse and put it back down. But for example, if you replace your mouse feet, they can be a little bit thicker than the ones that are on it right now. And then in certain situations, to be able to properly track, you need to set it to high. Or for example, if you put custom mouse feet on top of these ones. You can set the polling rate. You can choose 125, 250, 500, 1000. Of course, the higher you go, the faster the response times will be.
Oh, that's how you just sheet it?
Yeah, it's 1000 hertz, but yours is as well. So it's it was equal playing field.
But maybe my setting wasn't right.
Well, 1000 hertz is a default setting, so I'm pretty sure you're on 1000 hertz.
Okay, I'm just slow.
Like on a wired mouse, I would always keep this on 1000 hertz basically. On a wireless mouse, It depends a bit. If you're playing a shooter or a very sensitive game to latency, then keep it on 1000 hertz, but it will consume more battery. So if you're using it for stuff like maybe a very slow game or office work, then you can set it to a lower polling rate to save some energy and get the longer battery life. So it will increase your input latency a little bit, but it will save a little bit of battery. DPI levels, these are the presets, but of course you can go beyond them if you want. So here you can, for example, for each level 5, for example, is the fastest one. So you can manually adjust these. So this one is by default 1600, but for example, you can set it all the way up to 20,000. I'm going to stick to 1600 for now. There we go. Oh, I see you're already playing Quake.
How can you see that?
I got a notification.
Oh, no, I thought let's already
practice a little bit. Motion sync basically syncs the output of the sensor with the polling rate to get the perfect sync in between the sensor and the communication with the PC. So you can switch it on, but it will increase power consumption a little bit. So it will also give you the warning for that. So if you want to have a longer battery life, better to switch it off. If you want to have the best performance, better to switch it on. So let's take a look at the charging dock, because we talked about it a little bit, but oh, my slide is stuck. There we go. So this is the charging dock. It's a USB dock. This cable that is currently connected to the dock can also be connected to the mouse directly. So let me quickly unplug it. So it's a micro USB cable, and there is also a micro USB connector there. So you can make it a wired mouse if you want to. There you go, you just connect it, and it's a wired mouse. In the charging dock, by default, you will find the USB dongle, but you can unplug it, plug it directly into your PC, or if you want to travel with your mouse, then you can also put it in there. Then let's talk about the battery a little bit, because if it's you can fully charge the battery of the mouse in approximately 90 minutes.
Mike, back and forward.
Sorry? Oh, my slides are stuck all the time.
Yeah, that's
and let me connect the charging dock again, so I can show you how the RGB LED in the mouse will tell you what the charging status of the mouse is. So you can see how far it already charged just based on the color of the LED. So let me put it on here. As we saw in the software, the mouse is almost fully charged. So now it's blinking green, and that's why you get the weird effect because of our green screen. But when the battery is lower, it will turn yellow. When the battery is even lower than that, it will turn red and it will blink. So based on the color, you can see what the status of your battery charging is. So right now it's fully charged. That's why it's solid green.
But nobody saw that because of the green screen.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying with green stuff and the green screen. But yeah, right now it's all the way green.
Hello everybody.
So fully charged, going from 0% to 100% will take you approximately 90 minutes. But if you forgot to charge it and you quickly want to charge it for some gameplay, you only can charge it for a very short time. For example, 10 minutes will already give you up to 9 hours of battery life of your mouse. So you don't need to charge it for very long. These are the presets for the DPI settings. So if you're using the button underneath the mouse, the DPI button, right there, if you press it, you will see the colors changing, and that will tell you at what DPI setting it is. So right now, it was blinking red. That will mean it's at 3200 DPI. If I press it again, we're at yellow. You get 1600 DPI. So by watching the RGB LED, you know which setting you're activating. This is the USB that you can store in the top of the mouse. So if you want to go to a LAN party, travel to a friend, you don't have to bring the whole dock with you. You just take out the USB dongle, put it in top of the mouse, and you can easily take it with you. So let's take a quick look at the overview of, if I'm not stuck, of the differences between the Clutch GM41 Lightweight that we already launched a couple of months ago. I hope you can probably read it, and the new Clutch GM41 Lightweight Wireless. So the sensor is a little bit different, and the PAW3370 is an extremely good sensor. At first, when I tried the mouse, Peter gave it to me and said, try this at home. So I did, and I couldn't notice that the sensor was any different from the 3389, which is an extremely good sensor. But the 3370 gets that performance with a lot lower power consumption, and that's of course very important because it's a wireless mouse, so it will give you more battery life if you have a more efficient sensor. Of course, you can make a wireless mouse with the 3389 as well, but it will not be as efficient, so you will get a shorter battery life. Also, the DPI on this one, the resolution is a little bit higher, so you can go up to 20,000 instead of 16,000, but I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near these numbers. Personally, I always stick to 800, 1600. I think Eric would use 20,000 without any issues.
Yeah, it's always high speed. So when somebody walks to my notebook or PC and oh, let me try this, I'm like, whoa.
Like when someone sneezes, your cursor goes to the other monitor.
It's Battlefield 4 settings for me.
Yeah, and the weight is slightly higher than the wired version. So the wired version without the cable is 65 grams, and this one is 74 without. Still, it does feel approximately as light because you don't have to drag from the cable. So when moving it around, it doesn't feel heavier than the wired model, I would say. Even though that one already has a very flexible and light cable with very low friction as well. And of course, you can connect it using the cable, USB 2.0, or with the dongle, 2.4 gigahertz wireless.
So some questions. So Peter, we will show you. We are still going to play a game, and Mike is going to play with his feet. Because, yeah, you missed it, but we talked about the Liberator. Let me see. The screen was, of the light on the screen was ooh, Mike, can you show the charging without green screen?
The charging without the green screen?
Yeah, I will switch off green screen. Then it's not that blurry. Yeah.
And then you can see that it switches green.
Yeah, so and with green screen.
Because now the mouse is fully charged, so that's why it's green.
Yes. So no green color boxes for us or products.
This is how it looks on the Pro. It's just a magnetic dock, basically. Okay, I need to shoot you with my foot, right? So I need to adjust some of the settings.
I'm going to check how you're going to do that. I hope.
And I had to set it to left mouse to get the right one, right?
No, I think you can if you have default.
No, but then I have it on the side one. I think that the big button is easier for me to press. And I need to set
so,
this to...
Mike, we're already long time overdue. Giveaway, I think we didn't announce this one yet.
That works, yeah, I can properly click. I'm going to put my notebook to the side. So if you haven't participated yet in the giveaway, go to msi.com/2/insider. You can also follow the direct link in the Twitch or the YouTube chat that gets put in the chat every 5 minutes by our bot. In Gleam, you can perform certain actions. The more actions you perform, the bigger chance you will have of winning. And if you're a returning visitor, make sure to claim your loyalty bonus for a slight edge in the giveaway. And let's go to our next winner.
Yeah, no nickname.
TB, yeah, I see a nickname. TBN, it's very small. Can you read it?
TBNR Pack 1.
Congratulations, you also won a $20 Steam wallet code. Keep an eye out on your mailbox so we can email it to you in the coming days. So Eric, are you ready for some Quake?
I'm never ready for Quake.
Let me quickly disconnect the other mouse that I have right here.
Why,
Otherwise it gets really confusing.
why do we have a ban on Battlefield? I want to play Battlefield against you guys.
Do we have a ban on Battlefield?
That feels like that.
Is everyone avoiding Battlefield?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do Battlefield sometime. I think we did a couple of times in the past, right?
Yeah.
Good times, right?
Yeah. I'm waiting for Battlefield 6. I'm really looking forward to that. If that's close to like 3
Okay,
and
so
4.
first I will use the mouse, and then when it becomes too
LED is
easy,
off?
which it will, then I will switch to my foot.
Mike,
okay?
the LED is off. Is that?
The LED is off? Oh, I accidentally... Oh
Unplugged
wait,
it.
now I think I reset the binding. Oh,
Can we maybe already start a game so I can do some recon on the map?
oh, you can already start one. Let me quickly readjust this. So,
Start match.
1 second, because
Invite you. Choose friends.
otherwise I
don't
cannot
have
control it
friends.
with my foot.
Choose friends to invite.
Yeah, beta software. Look at my interface, Eric.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Let me close it and open it back up. Okay, button 3.
Yeah, like what we said,
Not
it's
one.
this is engineering sample.
Yeah, this is still very early stages of the software.
But yeah, when we get our hands on something like this, we're always like, yes, please.
Give it to us as soon as possible so we can try it out.
Yeah. Lights out again.
Then I hope I can still control it. Yeah, I can still control it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Play, start match. I will add you to my lobby, so you're gaming with MSI 1. We will do some clan arena, so you have all the weapons, because otherwise you won't be able to find weapons before you're dead.
Yeah, I'm in your lobby.
Okay.
Okay. So we're only going to do 5 minutes of this?
Do you think you can manage 5 whole minutes?
I mean, not 1 hour.
Can you maybe switch off the light in my in my phone? It's very
so
bright.
That's going to help me win.
Yeah, indeed.
1 moment.
And can you show the close-up maybe?
Close up.
So I play at a very low sensitivity.
Close up. That's
Detail.
yes.
Yeah. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'm swiping the full table.
And now show how Erik is doing.
Like Eric plays like this.
Yeah.
And this is a full 360 for Eric.
Yes.
And I have to do this for a full 360.
But true.
That's approximately how it works. So Eric, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Well, 1 moment. Let me put on the chat.
I won't shoot you yet.
Yeah, I know BF5 was, there are still a lot of cheaters. Mike, I saw you.
Whoa, was that a hit?
No. I'm trying to escape.
I had a feeling.
Ooh, stuck.
That's always scary stuff.
This level's too big for 2.
Where'd you go?
Oh. I even didn't see from which side I was hit. Come on. This was with your mouse?
This is still with my hand.
Good.
Later on, I will do the same with my foot.
How does this weapon work? Okay, like this. Oh, you're doing the grain stuff. My mouse is not fast enough.
You can set it higher if you want. Where are you? Are you hiding?
Yeah. Whoa. Come on. I had
You
idea
did hit
like...
me once.
Sorry?
You did hit me once.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So I'm going to try to rocket jump with my foot. Works kinda okay. It's harder though with timing. Oh.
Where are you rocket jumping?
Now I'm shooting you with my foot.
No, no, no. You will embarrass me. Come on, really?
But this was with the rocket launcher, so that's still kind of doable. Now I'm going to try with the railgun, okay? Because
Is
that's
the green stuff the real gun?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
okay.
requires very precise timing, so that will be harder.
Nah, I'm an easy opponent.
That's true.
I used to play this a lot. Well, not this one, but play 1, 2.
Oh. Where did you go? Oh, I automatically click with my hand. Okay, I will not touch my mouse button again. Oh,
You cheated.
no, that was with my foot. I also did it with my foot, but I did my hand simultaneously.
Come
Do you hear the clicks from my foot?
We should have an extra mic over there.
Round begins in 3, 2.
You're enjoying this, right?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this
I
big
can
time.
imagine that. The problem is I don't know what the structure of this level is. So I cannot sneak up behind you.
Was that a hit? Ooh. it's kind of hard, but it does work.
Oh, stupid! Stupid!
You knew that was gonna happen,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Just lining up.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1, fight.
I didn't see you. This is amazing. Oh my god.
Round begins in 3,
So what's the conclusion? That it's easier to play Quake with your foot than with your hand? Oh. Oh. This is hard. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I should learn to play, I should say, learn to play with the low DPI settings.
Yeah, I think for accuracy it
Yeah,
makes
absolutely.
things easier. Oh.
Yeah, I have the idea that these rockets are so slow.
They are, otherwise it would be too easy. Oh, that was a hit! Oh!
Let me see the chat.
People are cheering for you.
Maybe Eric is better with his foot. Nah, don't think so.
You want to try?
No. No, don't. For sure. I'm happy we're all working from home because normally after a live stream like this, the day after, I'm only getting laughed at in the office. Right?
Only one day or a whole week?
Yeah, the whole week.
That was a hit.
I know.
Ooh.
Round begins in 3,
Let me try a different weapon.
1. Fight.
Okay. I'm going to try this with my foot.
What is this?
You will find out. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Oh, good. Come
Okay,
here.
wait. Let me see.
Oh, Gatling gun something.
I just throw in rockets with my foot. So yeah, gaming with your foot can be done.
What's the score? Damn. 46.
Accuracy is still quite acceptable with my foot.
Damn. Oh, let's catch up, chat.
Prepare your team.
First SD, now the Liberator. Well, next week it's Computex, so a lot of new products.
New stuff as well. Yeah. You want to do another game, or are you done?
I'm going to do another game.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, revenge. What do they have? What is this?
2, 1.
Oh. I shouldn't use my foot.
Shotgun mic.
2 rails. Impressive.
I already like the Liberator.
Okay, I cannot shoot. Oh, round starts. Ah, I shouldn't have go back.
I'm just going to try out some different weapons with my foot.
Yeah, yeah. Have fun with Eric. Easy target. Is this a different level?
Yes.
Cool. I just got to know.
Ooh. Okay, that was the shotgun. What's next?
What's next?
I'm going to try this one.
In 3,
Plasma gun, plasma gun.
1. Fight.
This gun is so slow.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay. Different one. Oh, no, that didn't hit you. Too bad.
Ah, I missed the jump.
Oh, there you are.
I'm happy I don't like this game.
You're happy you don't like this game.
2, 1. Fight.
Where are you? Oh, there.
I know!
Just throwing grenades. Oh, my grenade launcher is empty.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Nope. Rocket jumping is still quite hard because it's extremely timing sensitive.
Where did you go? Oh, oh both. I even.
There we go. Took a while this time.
You could say I'm getting better, but it's not the case.
I was getting
What
worse.
is this? Oh, the round starts again. I was like,
2, 1. Fight. Impressive.
It's so easy.
yeah, I know. I should not chase you. I should run away.
No.
Begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh, you sneaky.
There we go.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh. Oh, that hit me.
Oh, God, stupid.
You did hit me very hard with, I think, the grenade launcher.
But I was expecting you to stay below. What is this? Oh.
Begins in 3.
Always expect the unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
And? You should be like
There we go.
Toasted.
You're not hitting me
What
though.
is the weapon? Is that like 14% accuracy?
That's the one you've been using the most, and indeed your accuracy.
Oh my god.
So you used the lightning gun most, and you had 14% accuracy.
And the 52 is with your...
A real gun.
Yeah, but with your...
Foot.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm old. I'm slow. Old and slow.
Prepare your team.
Let me check. Can you shoot at the same time with your hand and feet?
It will just shoot with the one you hit first.
Round begins in
Yeah, because the same button.
Yeah, and you have a reset time on the weapon. So for example, if I press this and click it immediately, then nothing will happen. Just the first one to activate it will do.
For me, I think we'll use the Liberator for reloading and jumping in FPS games, yeah? Inferno wants to join and help me. We should do that, hey? Like you have a hotline, you can call somebody. So you're trying rocket jumping?
Yeah, it is doable. It's a little bit harder than because of the timing, but once you get used to it,
But is it timing is latency or just you need to rethink?
it's my latency with my foot.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody had a good remark. I'm not sure who it was.
I think the average drummer will beat me at this. Because.
But the remark
yeah.
was something like the latency to your from your brain to your foot takes time.
It's basically muscle memory. So.
Yeah.
Can you try it in Fortnite? I don't have Fortnite installed at the moment, but you can definitely use it in Fortnite as well.
It's just you can just configure it with the software for each button, each shortcut, macro, whatever you want. Everyone will join. I would like that.
So want to play another game?
Like this one?
Yeah, or
Last
Rocket
one.
League? What do you want?
This one.
Okay.
I have the idea that I'm better at this one.
Okay, I will pick the weakest weapon, okay? Until it's empty.
Makes no difference. That's what I mean.
I will only play with the weakest one.
You're already doing that. Why do you repeat that? So you didn't do.
Well, it automatically switches to the second
Yeah,
weakest one
sure.
when it's empty. I only have 100 buttons in the
So
weakest. I already tried to shoot you, but timer was still there.
I just have a latency in my brain. You know I will push, right?
Sure. Go ahead. We know what happened last time you
Yeah.
pushed.
Hey, I have something 66%. Did you see that?
I had only 67 health remaining. I think that's the message you got. Oh, let me switch to my weak weapon.
2, 1, fight.
I knew it.
Scary rabbit.
This map is big. It becomes harder to find you. I thought you would push me, but you're too slow.
I'm not doing that because you expect that.
You're doing the unexpected. Oh. That weapon is empty as well. There we
Come
go.
on. I have something 66%.
66%?
I'm improving. Yeah, one weapon accuracy.
Ah, okay.
Round begins in 3.
Okay, I'm going to try something else.
Knife?
This is hard with my sensitivity. Melee attack.
Come on. Oh, I cannot join the live stream. Anyone will laugh at me. That's a good excuse.
2, 1, fight.
Hey, you killed me.
Thank you, everybody. This was it this week.
This is usually the time to quit.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is the moment to quit.
Finish
for
on
sure.
a high.
Doesn't get any better than this. Let me do another giveaway.
One more to close it off for today.
Yes.
So our last winner for today is
Keen Toot.
Keen Toot. Congratulations. You also won a $20 Steam wallet code. Keep an eye on your mailbox so we can email you the code in the coming days.
Yes, so we hope you enjoyed it. Product
did.
will more than what I did. No, I mean, product will be in like October, November on the market. I hope you have an ID. And in the future, when it's more finalized, the software is working, maybe we do another live stream. Hopefully with Battlefield 6, so that I'm doing some heli driving or shooting at least.
So which one did you like best, guys? The mouse or the Liberator?
I didn't like any of them. You mean you're talking in-game or?
Or in general.
My God.
Yeah, so a lot of cool topics next week.
Yes, a lot of new stuff. Computex. I'm not sure if it's still a physical event because
I believe there is a physical event, but there are not many manufacturers going there physically.
No. So we have a virtual
yeah.
event on the 2nd. I think Computex starts on the 2nd. Yes. So no, no, on the 1st. On the 1st, Computex starts, opens. There will be all kinds of events, and we will do a live stream on the 2nd, on Wednesdays, of course. On the 2nd
some
of
mixed
June.
opinions in chat, by the way. Some say mouse, some say Liberator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and hopefully we have some new stuff in the studio. We're still waiting for some shipments.
I saw a nice box arriving today.
Yeah, but we put it out of sight because it's still NDA, so we cannot talk
It's
about
still
it.
very NDA.
Yeah.
But I saw what's in there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Mike, before we started, he says, let me put this on it because if I accidentally turn my webcam, then people can see it.
Yeah. So it's well hidden now.
Yes. Anyway, that's for next week.
Yeah. So guys, thank you all for watching. Next week, same place, same time, and hope to see you then. See you around and stay
Without
safe.
gameplay.
Without gameplay.
Without Quake.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Take care.